Oh, somebody's in my Twitch stream. Yeah. So it's a good one. It's a good one. This one. Gotta make sure you play the order right. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oops. Oh, I could have swung with her to get a thing. Oh boy. How y'all doing today? Ooh. That's gonna hurt. That helps. I mean, should I play it? I need the life. I wonder if I can play this. Yes. I don't want to swing. Oh boy, man. Really struggling today. It's only been 10 minutes. Very nice. Second. Come on, give me something. Cats would be pretty big. 6, 7, 10. Delaney's got 2. And then I can bring back. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I think I would just start getting huge with this one. I think Ocelot's better. Because I gain life, I gain 2 tokens, I get City's Blessing. Yeah, I start moving out of range. Yeah. If you're in the stream, let me know if you like the music. This is my non-copyright game music for the stream I might listen to. I need to add to this playlist. It's all like NES 90s shit. I get it, brother. I gained 27 health. I'd be annoyed too. Did I get to silver? Did I really lose rank? Yeah, thought so. God. Oh boy. Artifacts. Oh. Paradox Engine, I love that card. Does he go infinite? No, he doesn't have anything that taps for land. Can I kill? I think so. It's a big pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can get to. I'm just gonna do this because it's easier. Yeah. Does that kill? That might kill. I think that kills. He's watching out the window right now. Oh, fuck. It's fine. I have all the colors I need. Innkeeper can get me to. Or for my big drops. What's up, buddy? He has returned. Just to play. Angels. Nice. Angel Vitality is good. Bringing him down a little bit, I think, is important here. I played in the wrong order. I might have. It's fine. What I need. Nice. Cleric, I assume. Oh. Okay, if I play this first in game, doesn't matter. And I play this in game 4. Play this in this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, interesting. Or I could just do Offspring. Oh. Trying to finish my quests. After I finish my quests, I'm going to play till I lose, and then rotate games. We might do dailies today. It's fun. Nice. Actually, this one. It just tapped. Very nice. Got good rotation. I don't think he can win. Six mana now. Well, yeah, no. Spend mana, just playing stuff. No. Can I pull how much? It's a little bit. Do I think it's enough now? I'm making you swing out. I'm not gonna just fucking say yes. 560, yeah. Expect to play. don't know. Finish quest, then play to lose. At least a quest. So I have 2 days. Three mana drops. Ooh. Need to make sure that I'm not that. Okay, yeah. Need it. GG. Okay. Man, I miss Mega Man X. I might play Mega Man X at some point. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Ooh, this is nice. Need to land, but he's got creature destruction. He's gonna use it. I want him to use it on other stuff before this stuff. Music? Weird. That's weird. Can I kill? 3, 4, 5. Decline. GG. It is returned. It was to play. Rude. Cool. Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking thing, aren't I? Shit. It's kind of okay. Wait, do I kill? I think I kill. Oh no, I'm one oh, I do kill. Yeah. I should have spoken with more and be like, oh no! Kitty has went back to the window. Okay, now we play till we lose. We switch to, I'm not sure. It's fine. You got no life gain, which sucks, but it's okay. I don't know if I want this in my playlist now that I think about it. That first gives me more life. That first does nothing. Nice. Yeah, that's huge. Out of all the cards I could want countered, it's that one.
Starting on day one, we will end inflation and make America affordable again. But the word is a Democratic scam. One of my top priorities will be to quickly defeat inflation and make America affordable. I don't want to hear about the affordability. We will make America affordable again. This is fake. Democrats talk about affordability. Affordability is a con job. Target our affordability. This whole thing is they use the word affordability. It's a Democrat starting on inflation and
Fuck. Ooh, I have mail. Doing kitty. Come on, give me my counter. Two's not that good. What does that do? Nice. 4 mana for a counter. That's fine. Because I'd rather you counter that than this, baby. I bet he's running out of counters. Kitty's back, kitty's back. I bet he's running out of counters. Kitty's back, kitty's back. Nice. Oh yeah, he's out. This is gonna be a good game, my boy. Nice, good game. Counter my spells. Put them in the graveyard. Get rid of everything. You leave my Delaney on the board, you fucked. Man, I wish this went... Do it faster. He needs left again. You just run around today. We'll finish with opening packs. Pack. great hand. No blocks. A2. I don't think he's running creature destruction. You get a lot. Ah, fuck. It's upsetting. Stop trying to break your mirror, bud. There's nothing back here. He's got a mirror up against the wall next to his table where his food is, and he keeps trying to pull it down. I'm gonna spray you. Stop. Double block, but I'd rather just take the damage. Ooh. Wait. Interesting. Let's do this. Do this. Do a butt ton of damage to him. 4th mana? Yeah, I win. Let's take a set time. Uh, oh, I fucked up. Whatever. Full block into race. Sit down. Oh, fucking stick is fun. Better. Wonder if that makes a clip. Be hitting clip that. Mana. Need white. I need. What's that? Well, don't need. My face, really? +1. Nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. How's that? Okay. Uh, what's wrong? It only would have gained like 30 health. I don't think I would have. I don't know. What do you have, Delaney? Should have swung. My swing was dumb. Play to lose. Hello. It's cool. Get control. Right. No. Where's my music, brother? Oh, I don't have Soul Ward, and I thought I had Soul Ward now. You get a board wipe. That's your only move. What's up, Delaney? Or, Drevel Delaney. I think we're 4-4 right now. Looks like another win. 10. Got a clock on my dock. What time it is? It's 3 minutes ago. Oh no, 2 damage. Soul Warden would have killed him. If I don't draw a fucking creature, I might lose. There we go. Okay. That must have. I think that gets me the win still. Yeah. Flat 2. Hell yeah. Did the season reset? Because I took a couple days off and I came back as bronze. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm annoyed with myself then, because I missed out on free packs. I didn't realize that we were near the end of the season. I was taking it, getting to Mythic so nonchalantly. Oh, this is a bad hand. This is a good hand. This is a really good hand. What do I chuck? I think I chuck Veto. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I think I chuck Veto here. Yeah, because killing him is a lower priority than staying alive with how little sense that makes. Yeah, I need a white. Turn 2, I can play that. I like your play. I will match it. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I just did. Of course, I'm pulling all lands too. Him doing this means he doesn't have Delaney. So I just have to like slowly stabilize. He will get bigger than me. But I just gotta yeah. Him doing this proves he doesn't have Delaney, so I don't think he's gonna pop off go crazy. So I just gotta get turns in. Why is the voice of the day? It's gonna be rough. Voice of the Blessed. What are you? Oh. No. That's GG. Goblin Bombardment's GG. I would have to. There's not much. There's not much. Oh, I didn't even think of him hitting face. Yeah. I pulled 6 fucking lands. I needed 2 of them. Why is that not outly through my mic? Oh, we're not gonna quit yet. We'll keep going. You got it, easy peasy. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not right. One, two, two, three, four. This is a fine hand as long as I pull 1 fucking card. 1 land. That's all I want. For now. I can go 2.5 turns without pulling the 3rd land. That's not the land I wanted, but oh, I don't love that he is reaction. I played that well with open tapped. How loud is MTG playing for you? It's so quiet. Filters. Close. You hear my music now? Yeah. Turn it down for me, and I wanted to hit 30. Nope. Filters. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's try this. 3. Close. I have some, like, course, I pull another. I just. Oh, God. I'm going there. That's fine. Filters. Let's do a lot more gain. That should be coming through. I don't think I can win this, simply because he's got Goblin Bombardment. Creature Destruction is going to destroy me. Well, I have raised the past. Just need a fucking mana! I knew I wasn't going to get black. Oh boy. Let's go! Does he boost him? Yeah. 7 damage. Puts me at 6. Yeah, I don't... Not winning this. Yeah. Creature Destruction is so strong. It's been messing with me for the last couple days. I have white. I have 4 1-drops. I don't know. I can't keep this. This is... God. This is technically better. I think I keep this and chuck a battalion. Maybe? No, I don't know. I think I keep this on chuck a cleric. And just hope I live for 4 turns. And pull a land. Going to 5 sounds painful. I can't even block with him. Like, he's not doing anything. He does nothing without life gain. Except by ping for 2. And if I get to turn 4, then I'm going crazy with collecting the 2 trees. That, and if I chuck this, then I can not worry about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah. I can play into tapped. That gives me forest. I can play this, play Ocelot. Do I play Ocelot though? If he doesn't lay down creature destruction, yeah, I think I'm fine. I want to pull any destruction first and gain the life and the token off Ocelot. Playing Ocelot first is pointless. Oh, that counters me kind of hard. That counters me incredibly hard. Oh, that counters me so hard. And I don't have any creature destruction. That's rough. Enter dying, don't cause abilities trigger. I think that card just full counters my deck. And I'm not gonna pull a land now. Progress, progress. It's not over. It's not over. If I don't pull a land, it's over. Yeah, he's not gonna beat Rushdown like this. I think I still win. He's gonna get 2 cards in hand. He boards wipe. I pop off with a land. You have to blow. No, it doesn't matter now. You have to block, bud. That's the worst card to block. You have countered that card completely. You should have double blocked Ocelot. You lost. You played wrong and lost. Oh, you're playing that deck. GG. Damn. Should have killed the Ocelot. What? See, you can still beat people that don't understand how to play the game. If you killed the Ocelot, I would. You're dead. Turn 2, you played a card that countered my whole deck, and all you had to do was kill the Ocelot. And we lost. One, two. No. This is better. Yeah. Oh. Elf deck. Wow, 3 Ocelots is crazy. I should have played that tap, but whatever. Pummeler. Don't know. Alright. Coco. I like that Coco card. Ooh, that's not good. Elvish Visionary gives me hope, though. It is not a good card in an elf deck. I need life gain. I need land life gain. If I don't gain land life gain, I'm fucked. Do I swing here? No. This is the greatest part of my creature control. I need blockers. I'm not gonna pull a land and I'm gonna lose. I think I lose anyways. No, that's not trample. 6, 12, 18. I should block both. I didn't pull a land and lost. I didn't pull a land and lost! It's fine. Yep, as expected. I would rather lose Soul Warden than Ocelot. Seven. Yep. Got my Warden. I'm only gonna pull lands. Last game I needed one land, this game I'm only pulling lands. Fucking love Magic, man. I just had 3, 6, 9, 12, 17. I can block for 3. Cool. I'm not, it's not over technically. You don't deserve the kill. 7 lands. Oh, it's always, every time I quit MTGA, it's because of this. This exactly. This land inconsistency bullshit. Oh, 1 game, 2 lands. Next game, 12 lands. Oh. It's frustrating, man. 3 lands. I pull 1 and I'm fine. Yeah. I pull 1 land, I'm fine. this deck again. Yeah. That's what it feels like sometimes. I prefer counters to land destruction, or land fucking. Like, counter me, sure. Just want to point out that I've drawn three lands. 4 lands. I've drawn 4 lands! Oh my god, man. I kept this hand knowing I was going to be mana fucked. In some way, shape, or form. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I'd rather be countered as in, like, you know, anything. 5 lands. I drew 5 lands in a row. He kills me with 2 play with fires. I drew 5 lands in a row. I can't block to live. I drew 5 lands in a row. What is this game, man? Oh, I'm not dead yet. Of course I am. I drew 5 lands in a row. And if he was playing any other deck that was a little slower, I could have been fine. But he's playing red. He's playing red and I pulled 5 lands in a row. Oh. Ooh, I haven't told you about my conspiracy. I believe in every game. Well, maybe not every game, but a lot of high-end like games that are based on, you know, making money, like Magic. There is a like base luck number for each account that affects just about everything. And if you don't spend money, your luck is initially lower. It is a conspiracy I've believed for a long time. Do I play... What is he playing? He's playing Eldrazi, meaning he's just going to explode 1 turn. Yeah, right? If you don't spend money, your luck is just initially worse, whether it's pulling lands, whether it's counters, whether it's whatever, because they can track all that stuff. They can put in stuff in the game that controls that stuff. I am not a conspiracy theorist out of anywhere else in my life except right there. I think this comes into play tapped. I play Lunar, and then I can play these 2 for basically free. Because playing this early is the difference between like a point of damage and me not taking damage from this might be. What if I played that one, then that one would have gave me I could have played that for free. Because there's been so many times that I've talked to somebody where they're like, yeah, I spent like $20 on the game, or I spent $5 every month or whatever, and I'll watch them play and they will just get handed stuff, handed wins, handed whatever. And I'm like, I can't imagine having this type of experience in the game. Actually, how many hours do I have on this game? Almost 550 hours. Yep. I should have done instep. I should have done instep. That was dumb. Technically, this is better. Oh, interesting. Did I just kill? I think I just killed. I gain 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. What the fuck is that? Exiled. Okay, that's fine. I think we're gonna win regardless, unless he pops off in a turn or two. Because I got 3 tree, I got cleric, and I got raised the past. Do I attack? I might. No. I attack after 3 tree. He's got free blockers. What do I want from 3 tree? Double ocelot. That's what I want. Almost always. Oh no, no. That's fine. It's not technically over. Yep. Oh, he did exile. Oh, it's so stupid. It's not. I don't think he is going to exile. I don't think he's going to exile for 2 cards. 2 low tier cards. No, not entirely. Not entirely. Because I can. No, because it's minus. He wants to plus it up. Yep. Yep. See? Now that's in my graveyard. That is a target for Raise the Past. That is a target for Raise the Past. I don't think he will. He wants to get up to 10. So we can guarantee a win off anything. Oh no. He's gonna exile my lands! So stupid. Now it's over. Now it's over. If I could have got, like, something else in my graveyard, I could have raised the pass for a kill. Oh, man. Oh. This isn't even a good hand when I keep this. These are my favorite lands. Such a pretty forest. Birds of Parados. Ooh. How do you have priority? Do you have a hold on my turn? Or is my game freezing? You triple block? No way, you triple block. Oh no, you're fine. Damn. That's rough.
You underestimate our strength.
Which may not trust it. Yeah.
Wisdom will guide my hand.
Playing the fun parts of this deck. Oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna play my favorite version of playing this deck. Hold on. It might take a minute. This is my favorite version of dumb. Perfect. What am I for? I already have. Oh, there it is. Come on. Oh, do you have priority? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Weird. Sometimes it's holding like you have, like you have a hold on each of my turn. It's weird. Oh, that's why. Yeah. I knew I had him in my deck. Not him, but a specific card. You gotta spin the mana. You gotta spin the mana. You gotta spin the mana. That's funny. That's funny. I've made so many people. Yeah. I've made so many people surrender by doing this because they have priority in some way, shape, or form. And the people that play it right, like you did, they get something. What can you spend mana on? I'm busting my. This is the deck that usually takes me to Mythic. If I'm busting my ass, I will play this like 10x effort type of deck to win. Oh. Going through this hand is tough. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Must not better to fight alongside. We must prepare for war.
What do I... Is there anything in... Speed this up? No, but this is funny. Oh no, I made a mistake. Whatever. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I was gonna give you the win by drawing myself to death. Now I can't. Oh no. And you don't have any lands to kill my angel. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh. Oh no. Oh fuck, it's funny. I do. I have it in Karn. I just didn't pull it because I'm stupid. There's nothing about the deck for collecting company to pull. There we go. Now my deck is empty. Why'd I keep quarter calling? How dare you? Not the Karn.
The elves will triumph, even in my absence.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. Alright, now we're gonna do this. And then we'll be done. And this is the biggest reason I play this deck. Is having big number fun. I can't draw. There's nothing to draw. Oh, it's gonna be more than that. This. It's gonna be a lot more than that. Come on. Hold on, I gotta get big number. That's one thing about the deck you showed me. Yeah, yeah, that's the one thing about that deck. Well, I mean, I can go infinite with Staff of Domination technically. Um, the deck you gave me, I can't put people in negative, and it's so depressing.
The land and those
I gotta go really big negative number, and then I will feel better about life.
we've lost
Is that
nature's magic.
untap stuff? It does, cool. Yeah, whatever. I do. Well, this is fine. Oh, I have 740 mana. This is gonna take a while. Let's do it a couple times. Is there a faster way to do this? There's not. Whatever. 69, that's a funny number. Big Numby. Yeah, usually if people don't surrender, I give them the win by pulling, drawing my deck clean. Because if they're willing to set through it, then they respect the deck, and that's more important to me than a win. God, negative 2,000. That felt good. Whoops. Hold on, get open packs. What do we got? Anything? That looks cool. Alright, let's see yours. Accept. I don't want to play this deck. Oh wait, I gotta fix. It's kind of consistent. Why is this deck not valid? I mean, both my elf deck and the deck I'm about to use can take me to Mythic. The problem is consistency. That's something I like about the deck you were playing, or you helped me make, is the consistency. Other than lands. In this, I gotta deal with a lot more than lack of consistency. Like right now, I need one land. What you give me one plains in this hand, and I'm pretty much set. Hello. Okay. It's annoying. Cannot know. Okay, one plains. I misspoke. Don't kill, I just want to see your deck get big. Or do the same. Oh, that's cool. I like that whittle combo. do this for now. Nixos, Shrine of Nyx is such a good card unless you only have. I have to do this and I hate it. Oh, and I did it wrong too. Whatever. Give me that. You're fine. I don't care. You sat through my elf shit. I don't give a fuck. Give me a planes, please. It's like elf, not elf. It's interesting. Ooh, what are you? Interesting. Yes. Let's do this. Do this. Should have done that first, doesn't it? Yeah. I like that discipline of the Frailes, but oh. Six for a draw, 2 to 10. Could be 1,000. It's interesting. What is this? Ooh. Doubly season for counters. Okay. See, it's stuff like this why I have Karn in the deck. Like, if you have mana ramp in your deck, Karn gives you a sideboard for basically free. You throw 2 Karns in there, like, you spend 4 mana and you have access to everything you need. almost always. That's why I like Karns and decks so much. Because I have, what is it, 10 or 15 answers. Like you give your creatures haste here, you can give your creature like so much would for 2 cards, so much would make your board state pop off. No, you're fine. I want to see what your deck does, but I also want to be in the way. Been there. Been there. See, I like these forests, but these plains are my favorite. My favorite plains. I like the full art like landscape. That's another thing you could do. You could put Karn in, have even just a singular one in this deck, and then boom, Platinum Angel, and you don't have to worry about accidentally. Because I guarantee there's been a time where you sacrificed the wrong creature, drew your deck, and lost. There's no way you haven't, or you haven't played this deck enough. I know I've done shit like that. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that counter thing. It's cool. What are my sideboards for Karn? I haven't looked in a while. Yeah, 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 yeah. Soul Cauldron's fun. This is Damping Spear against some decks is so good. And there's nothing more fun than winning with Halo Fountain. Trans Wand gives you some good, like, creature destruction. Killing with Reservoir when you have 1,000 health is fun. Exile this heart. Exile not all non-land permanent. It's toxic. Mortal Sun is good against like Planeswalker decks. With what? Karn? Oh. Aether, yeah. It's a fun card. Ooh. Yeah. What is this? No, this one. Okay, so you can only do that once a turn. Only get one. Any color band once a turn. Gotcha. Tribal big numbies is my thing. Prestige dummy. Rude. My graveyard. Ooh, Chalice. That's so fucked. It's so fucked. Oh. I need Chalice in my fucking Karn. Wait, did you just go infinite? What is happening? I'm confused. Explain the infinite. Okay, so this is going to... You're countering your crypt. Your crypt is giving you life. How are you playing your crypt? That's yeah, how are you playing your crypt? That's the part that's confusing me. Creature. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I wanna... Oh, there's no way. No, you can... Yeah, Ether gives so much variety for what you can do. So I have a way to beat your deck even if you're infinite. I can make... Hold on, let me see. I gotta look through it again. Other than, like, you know, clearing your shit. What's the method? I'm gonna take it out. Why is this card not in here? Huh. Kind of. A Book of Exalt. So it's a Platinum Angel, but giving Platinum Angel indestructible, basically. But it's not in here anymore. It used to be. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, wait. Where the fuck is... Interesting. That's crazy. That's a cool infinite. I've never seen that before. It can't fail unless I do dumb shit. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I'm debating in... Oh, wow. You real piece of shit, huh? You real piece of shit, huh? I'm debating, like, something like Path of Exile. in the deck you made for me. You gave me. Because the thing I struggle against the most in that deck is wow, you played it. That's each creature able to do so? That's fucked. What the fuck? That's so fucked. That's so fucked. That's so fucked. Yeah, you kind of fucked up, didn't you? So, that's so fucked. That's the most toxic thing I've ever experienced. That's the I don't even want, nope. That's the most toxic thing I've ever experienced. That's so fucked. That's so fucked. Oh my god. Disgusting. Oh my god. Hold on one sec. Oh, that's nasty. That's so nasty. What the fuck is that? What? Each of them searches the library for card that shuffles it. Puts it on top? I put any card I want on top of my deck. What? I don't like that. Oh, I played that in the wrong order. I'm just swinging out of habit now. I don't like that. I didn't even see what you put up there. Oh, it doesn't say reveal. What just... Oh my god. What the fuck just... Just goes ahead. Of the player to the right. Oh my god. I guess we'll start here. And then we'll... And then we'll do... And then we'll do this. Oh, these? Yeah. What the fuck is this stick? Okay, okay. This is, yeah, one of the weirdest cards I've ever played with. Okay. Let's do this. 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 And then this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I wanted to get rid of the cards you had drawn from your own deck because you know how to play them. Okay. You're gonna pop off your deck faster than I will with mine. This sucks. Fuck. Okay. We go here. I played this in the wrong order already. Oh no! I can't draw with One Ring! Because I played. Fuck! I don't. Fuck! Whatever. Yeah, that'll be funny. Wait, why haven't you got angels? Oh, I see. No! Oh, wait, that's fine. Actually, thank you for paying that. Because if you had made me draw, then I would have had to discard those cards. This is one of the weirdest decks I've ever played. Yeah, let's see how you do with this. Oh, no!
Everything will be fine if we stand together.
I haven't gained life. Why do I have so many of your cards in my graveyard? And think this through. This is ridiculous. Uh,
Let us begin. I started this war, and I intend to finish it once and for all.
what the fuck? It's enchantment, fuck.
I will guide Dominaria's fate.
Alright. Oh, man. I don't have a wet. Oh, no. Oh my god. Did you follow me? Appreciate the follow. God, you're beating me with my own deck. This is so confusing. I don't understand what's happening. Playing Solmanity ruined for me. Fuck. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Alright, alright, alright. Good. Oh, you bitch. He knows. He knows. Just in case.
Please, do the right thing.
Yeah. 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 Okay. 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 Do this. Let's do. Let's do. Fuck. Do this. Let's do this.
Friendship is the best cure.
There we go. Yeah, right. Running it back. That's why I play with Karn. Oh. No. Oh god. Okay, okay. Okay, this is doable. What is this? So you have 60 cards of uselessness, juggle, and symmetry. That's it. And land. That's insane. Why can't I play this? Why can't I play this? It's fair. The question is, why can't I play this? Choose to... Because you're... Oh. Because you have protection from everything. I can't target you, so I can't cast Scheming Symmetry. That makes sense. Yep. I never realized it was protection from everything. Yeah. Yeah, this is easily one of the most interesting decks I've ever played it with. Definitely mindfuck mentality. Of course you get fucking spiritual apparition. God, Oh, it's so interesting. And because you start with 7. Because you start with 7. And I'm starting with one per. No, fuck, stop trying to auto-pay with bad cards. Alright. Okay. God, this There's not many decks that hurt my brain this much. What the fuck? Also, okay. God, this deck is crazy. This deck is crazy. This deck is crazy. Oh no! You don't have any angels. You're such a bitch. No! Oh my god. What the fuck is this deck? Starting with the scheming symmetry is so good. Why can't... What? Oh, because it's your turn. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. Wait. That's an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice. What do we think? One, two, oh, this deck hurts my brain. Let's go here. Yeah. Please tell me that's source. Oh no! You win. I can't. My brain's. I can't. I can't. Oh god. I don't know if I'm cooked or this. That deck hurts my brain so much. What the fuck? Yeah. My god. Hand destruction? Is that what you're... Welcome back. Where's my... Oh. God. I pulled the one land I can't use. That's insane. That was gonna make me discard. Okay, that's fine. Do I do end step? I think I... It's fine. Fine. Oh, it's gonna give me lands for the rest of the game. It's gonna give me lands for the rest of the game. Oh, if I don't pull anything but lands, I'm done with Magic for now. We're gonna do React content. I'm gonna eat. Oh, God. Why doesn't this game want me to play it? Oh. You ready? Watch, watch. I'm calling it. I'm gonna pull a land. I'm gonna pull a land. In my elf deck, I run 12 lands because of this shit. Oh yeah. It gave me a land! It gave me a land! I'm done. I'm done. It gave me a land. Are you serious? Oh my god. Alright. Time for React content. We're done with Magic for now. Doing some React. I'm gonna make some food. And then we're gonna play something else. Oh my god. All because I have money in this game. I will die on that fact. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Maybe. Ooh. I'll get SNL. Too short. Come on, 10 minutes. Come on, come on. What we got? Ooh, I know what I want to watch. I want to watch somebody draft an MTG. MTG.
Here, this could.
Draft nonstop. Let's see who's about to draft or closest to. Just near the end of the game. This dude's about to lose. Calm educational. Okay, he lost. What is his win rate? Oh, this dude's Italian, so I'm not going to understand anything he's saying. I might be able to understand. This dude doesn't have a language. Oh god, his fucking bit rate his ass. Alright, we'll watch a little Adam Sandwich.
Great username. Forged Alaska asks, in regards to your
I will
skill
be
with
right
mechanics,
back making food.
for example, with your vault build, who would you say was the craftsman that taught you the most or was the most impactful on that area of your knowledge? I want to talk a little bit about mentors here. Because when I found the mentors that did guide me into some of my skills and to some of my knowledge bases, I often didn't recognize that there was a mentor-mentee relationship going on until it was well underway. In my machining skills, they began on the lathe working for Chico McMurtry. In San Francisco in the early 90s, there was a really large machine art, kinetic art community, largely composed of members of survival research labs under the leadership of Mark Pauline, and also Amorphic Robot Works under the leadership of Chico McMurtry. And there were some others like Barry Schwartz and Bastian and some other folks. Well, Bastian was in Europe. But anyway, we had a really, really important machine art community in San Francisco. And I started working as an assistant for Chico. And I was working for Amorphic Robot Works as Chico's assistant for about 18 months. He had a studio down on Yosemite Street in the Bayview, and I lived in that building for a couple of years in several different spaces. But the first space was actually living in Chico's place while he was in Czechoslovakia, and making stuff for him and for myself in his shop. And so that's where I learned better welding than I had in the theater industry. And also Chico got a lathe and I started working on the lathe. And I remember working with a friend of mine. The lathe just arrived and we both understood how it worked, but neither of us had used one before. And I remember my friend and I were like, we instantly hit a hilarious butting heads impasse over how we wanted to attack the lathe. I wanted to chuck a piece of aluminum in it and start cutting. I just wanted to get to know it. And he was like, we got to draw what we're going to make. And I'm like, no, we don't. We can just put a piece of aluminum there and start cutting. He's like, we got to draw what we're going to make. So I learned some basic skills on that lathe. Then I bought, right. I already had some modeling experience with no. That's actually, the Chico stuff precedes my special effects machining work. Sorry for bouncing around in my head. It's hard to remember all this. The most impactful mentor on that area of my knowledge is actually a machinist named Chris Rand. Chris, I believe, is now down in LA. I'm not positive about that. He's done a lot of work on the Clock of the Long Now. He did a lot of freelance work for Jamie back in the 90s. And Chris was a very quiet guy. And I would be in the machine shop with him and we'd each have a mill and he'd be like setting stuff up and cutting it. And I'm just learning the mill, right? Jamie gives me the keys so I can come in on the weekends, I can try some stuff. But mostly I'm just sort of trying to figure it as I go. And I would set up a thing on the mill and then I'd look over at Chris and he'd be like, and then I'd knew to take it apart and set it up again. And then I'd set it up again and I'd be like, and I'd look over and he'd be like, and then I'd set it up again. And basically by him scowling at me, I slowly learned a philosophy of clamping, setting, cutting, anticipating, the intuition of metal. Chris was invaluable. I actually saw him about 10 years ago at so the Clock of the Long Now, if you don't know about it, started out as a project between Brian Eno and Danny Hillis of can we build a 10,000-year clock? This clock is now in its not final stages of completion, but it's in the home stretch, being built into a mountain in Texas. And the Long Now Foundation, which has its main office here at Fort Mason, I was at a party there and I saw Chris Rand and I was like, dude, hey, it's good to see you. I remember you used to scowl at me while I was setting up machine tools poorly. And he said, I probably would still, which is fair enough. However, Forged Alaska, the craftsman who is the most impactful on my total area of knowledge within special effects is a man named Mitch Romanowski. I've talked about him on the channel before. Mitch ran the shop for Nightmare Before Christmas. He ran the model shop for Nightmare Before Christmas. So that shop produced all of the characters, all of the sets, all of the clothing, all of the rigs, everything. And Mitch was amazing. He was of personality. He was a little dark. He smoked like a chimney. Mitch is no longer with us, sadly. He passed away a few years ago. We had a really nice memorial for him. But Mitch was, on my very first month in special effects, I watched Jamie Heineman spend 2 days building a prop for a commercial shoot. The day of the shoot arrived and the prop that he had spent 2 days building failed utterly. First thing. And rather than get stressed out about it, Jamie was like, give me a couple of minutes. And then he went away and he came back to the director and he was like, here are 3 plans. Plan 1 gets you shooting again in 80 to 90 minutes and it'll blah, 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 blah. Plan 2 gets you shooting in a couple of hours and I can do that. Plan 3 gets you shooting tomorrow morning, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the director was like, great, plan B it is. And they went forward with that. And I saw that and I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, you can deal with the problem without taking it on the chin, taking it personally, getting all upset about it. And Mitch was also great with that. Not to say he didn't have his emotional difficulties, because he definitely did. But honestly, like within that frame of film of like, all right, let's solve this problem. Let's solve that problem. A film crew is, as David Mamet once said, an army of problem solvers on their feet. And Mitch's very sanguine, sort of laid-back way of attacking the most difficult things. How do you animate beer? That happened in James and the Giant Peach. He figured that out, right? How do you... Yeah, there's all sorts of things, but I learned a tremendous amount working with him. And now what's funny is now I have had enough experience working with bright young people to realize back then I was one of them. I was a bright young person back then. So I totally get why Mitch gave me all of that time and instruction, because I like doing the same when I run into a fertile young brain. One of my favorite things to do with a young maker who's like really, really quick at picking stuff up is, you know, getting deep into the weeds.
And y'all
about
ever
subject
watch
matter.
Adam
So
Savage? I found him on Mythbusters back in the day.
Appreciate it. There was
I've
also
been watching him ever
another
since.
machinist named Chris who ran the machine shop on Bicentennial Man, which was without a doubt the worst experience I ever had working on a movie. Although I built some of my favorite.
He's probably.
And then finally, Michael Steffi, one of the machinists at ILM.
Probably one of the first people I've ever really had in my brain like as a
for the opening.
Somebody I look up personality. Like
We used it. For
I look up to him. I don't know if I'd call him a hero, but more like somebody
later
I
on in Signs, the alien
would like
fingers were
to.
also built using those same finger joints that Steffi and I had built.
What's the word?
You know, I want to go
not
back
hero.
to one answer I gave before about mentors.
I don't know,
Mitch Romanowski, absolutely a mentor,
but
a deep mentor, but also
probably one of the longest I've ever had of like
Jamie
respect and
might
shit
be
like
one
that
of
type
the
of
most
stuff.
natural engineers I've ever met, and partly that's because
I watched likely
he does
90%
not,
of
in
every
my
video they've
experience, seem to
released
trust his intuition at all. He
untested
is constantly empirically based in his
over the past
executions of
decade.
things. And sometimes that would drive me bananas. I would say something like, well, you know, more photons come off of white paint than black paint. And he'd be like, are you sure about that? Like, okay, I'm pretty sure about that. Feels weird to be challenged on that. But at the same time, I have to recognize that his desire to challenge me on that is also partly the source of the brilliance he brings to mechanical problem solving. And one of the key lessons I
he's
learned
definitely
from
up
Jamie
there.
is don't throw out the dumb solution. Start with it. If you can do it with popsicle sticks, a tongue depressor, a rubber band, and some boogers, that's what you should try first. Don't try and get too clever. I am definitely a victim of trying to get too clever. Thank you for watching.
Hank
I'm
Green's
going
up
off the
there
dome
for me
with this
too.
one, so I apologize. But this might feel like something that doesn't need to be explained. But trust me, it actually does. And that's for two reasons, actually. Number one, you actually don't understand why coal is so bad. Like, you've got pieces of it, but I promise you, unless you're like in the biz, you do not understand why coal is such a terrible way to electrify a country. Now, it was great when it was the only option, but it isn't anymore, and we've got amazing technologies now, even in the fossil fuel space, that far outpace coal's effectiveness for a bunch of different reasons. But the second reason this needs to be said is because the discoursocracy that now runs my entire country, it's very
Big fan,
dumb,
Alan.
but no one talks about why it's very dumb, because the people who think that coal is dumb don't need to be convinced beyond, like, it's bad for the climate.
I like him, not a fan of his... Not a fan of the direction he's taken his YouTube channel. Mostly because I'm like, they're cool, they're interesting, but I don't really care about the look at this weird project I've made. Like, I watch one every great once in a while. Yes, Mark Rope.
And the air. But the people who think that coal...
Mark is an interesting point for me lately, because so much of his recent content has been like Crunch Labs recently, and I liked the old, let me explore something interesting. You know, let me explore something, when it's like these three were ones I really liked. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like it. But when it's like Crunch Labs or stuff like that, I wanted to challenge my brain. I like what he's doing, but with like this and this and this, these are all very it feels sponsored topics.
Well,
less
them?
Yeah, exactly.
The ones
Yeah.
who think that it might be an
It's-
important part of the
I
future.
want him
electricity
to
mix of our
explore
niche, those
his
people aren't
mind's
being
not,
hit with the
yeah,
arguments
which
that
is
would actually
fine.
convince
Like,
them,
it's doing good
because
for the world.
people
Crunch
who
Labs
talk to them
is an
have no
amazing
interest in
product.
telling them how dumb coal
But it's not the
is. So this
YouTube
video, you're gonna
channels
notice
that
a pretty
I'm wanting to
surprising lack of
watch, you
conversation
know.
about the climate, because everybody knows that coal is bad when it comes to putting a lot of carbon
It's
dioxide
never gonna
in the
make me
atmosphere that will be there
unsubscribe,
for a very long
for
time.
sure.
There's basically no way to get it
But
out. Now,
I'm gonna
is there a
watch
way to
less
get it out? I hope so.
consistency
I hope
of his
someday that we'll
videos.
figure out a cost-effective way to remove carbon dioxide from the air. Right now, we do not have that. I've been working for over a year on a video script that's about all of the different ways that we could remove carbon from the atmosphere that is already there. But much easier is keeping it from getting into the atmosphere in the first place. And not burning coal is an amazing and extremely cost-effective way to do that.
Let's
So to everybody,
go!
including myself, who sort of focused on like fossil fuels should not be used at all. We should be moving past them almost entirely. This video is kind of not for you. Will it reach anyone else? I don't know. But let's talk real quick about
I
why
mean, if
coal
you're already a
is bad
diamond,
way to
probably.
create electricity, and we're going to start with the biggest reason, which is the combined cycle gas.
The only thing
which
that
you
really
can't use
keeps
with
people
coal. So
from
probably
getting
the
to
picture you
diamond
have of a
quickly,
power plant
or
in
getting
your
to
head is the way that a coal-fired power
mythic
plant
quickly,
works. So there's a fire
is
under a boiler, and
the
that
meta countering all the decks they have.
boiler then
Like, that's what it was for me for a while. It was like creature destruction, counter, and control was the main thing, and that counters what I played most of it. That countered most of what I played.
boils water, and then that water goes
So,
through
like,
a turbine. That steam
it was still
takes up way
pretty-
more space than the water does before it boiled. So there's all this pressure, and then that pressure passes over this basically extraordinarily
Semi-difficult
complex
/ impossible to
fan
get to.
that then spins, and then on the other side you recondense the steam, and that further sucks all that pressure down through the spinning fan, and that's what generates electricity. The spinning fan then spins a generator. That's how it works, and that's how like pretty much every power plant worked for a really long time. But now
Yep,
most fossil fuel power plants built in the
Yep.
U.S. are combined cycle gas turbines, and they have, get this, a combined cycle. What is the combined cycle? They have two different generators in them. So one thing that happens when you burn something is you get heat. Another thing that happens is you get pressure. So when you burn coal, the carbon dioxide and water and other gases that come off of that take up a lot more space than the coal does, and that actually creates pressure. And for a coal-fired power plant, that's just vented. That's what comes out of the smokestack. You do not capture the energy of the expansion of volume of the coal to a gas. You cannot do that because coal is a terrible fuel. It's got a bunch of other stuff in it, and if you tried to do it, it would totally corrode the giant, expensive, fancy fan that you would be using to capture that energy. There's all these particles, there's all this acid. It would just completely destroy it in a matter of months. But what if you could burn a fossil fuel that's ultra pure? In that case, the only thing that you get when you burn that ultra pure fuel is water vapor and carbon dioxide. And those are actually two fairly stable molecules, even at high temperatures. So what you can do when you burn a very pure fuel, like, for example, the
Sounds
methane,
familiar.
This is what methane looks like. It is the simplest organic compound. And when I say organic, I mean carbon-based, not created by life, though in this case it was at one point created by life, which was bacteria breaking down organic matter, and then it was captured
Oh,
under
yeah,
rocks
yeah,
in the
yeah.
earth, and then we got it out, and then we burned it.
I
So
watch
we burn
somebody
this
that
methane,
pushes me
which
to
we
the
also
sky
call
a
natural
lot.
gas. That's sort of like the pretty term for it. It's just natural gas, but it's methane. You burn this methane, and all you get is water
Who is
vapor,
it that I
carbon
watched in
dioxide,
the past?
and so you can capture the expansion
I've seen a
of
couple.
volume that goes from the methane, which takes up less space, to these new gases that take up way more space, and they're
It's not a good excuse, but it's kind of the problem. These type of channels explore so much, I get a little overwhelmed. He's not like, it's tech, but it's like how it's made tech. So it explores everything. You get, from one end of the direction to the other. So instead of it being like Adam Savage, where I'm watching 90% of his videos, this guy, I'll watch, one every 10 or one every 20. And
We're gonna blast over
but
this
yes,
fan, and that's
I
gonna
do
create
enjoy these
electricity.
types of
But then
videos. How
also
it's
you get
made
the heat.
was what kept me,
You still get the
going
heat.
for
So
the
that
longest
exhaust
time when
is
I was a
super
kid.
hot.
That was the
And then they
background
run that
noise.
exhaust basically through a boiler, and that again boils some water. Then that steam passes over a second fan, and actually these two fans are connected together. And because you capture energy twice, you capture both the heat and the expansion of the combustion. You capture way more of the energy of the fossil fuel, so you get more energy per unit of fuel you use. Now, there is a world where economically it would still be better to burn coal if coal were way cheaper than natural gas. But coal isn't way cheaper than natural gas, especially in America, because we are like the world's leader in the technology for how to get natural gas out of the ground. So the combined cycle gas turbine, the fact that you can just get way more
I am
energy
not.
per
Is
unit
how
of
it's
fuel
made a
is the number
Canadian
one reason
show?
why natural gas is far superior to coal as a fuel. Now also you get less carbon dioxide per unit of energy.
Science
That's
Channel is my
important
thing.
to me. You don't get no carbon dioxide though, and also very importantly, methane is a very potent greenhouse gas. Along the entire supply chain of getting methane from the ground to the power plant, there's lots
How
of
it's
little
made
leaks,
was on
and those little leaks release the
fucking
methane, and they add substantially
permanent
to the
B-roll
warming
when I
of the
was a
planet. So that's a way that
kid.
natural gas is not good. Now we can and are working hard to get rid of methane leaks because they're bad. Like they're a waste of methane, if nothing else. But you do generally want very badly for methane to not escape into the atmosphere, which is why you see flares. So whenever you see a flare at a chemical plant or at a landfill or at a water treatment plant, that's because there's methane being produced and they're flaring it to turn it into carbon dioxide, because methane itself is much more potent as a greenhouse
Oh, it is
gas
Canadian. Look at
than
that.
carbon dioxide. But this is not the only reason. For the exact same reason that coal
I know
cannot
that.
be used in a combined cycle plant.
It's weird that
because
it's Canadian,
there's all
but
these
it
emissions,
premiered
there's all these, like,
on
things that are not
channels
pure
that I would
gases that
assume
going
are
through the turbine. Those
American.
things also get released into the atmosphere, or if they don't, they get captured on the way out of the power
USA
plant by
Network
scrubbers,
is a
and then that
Canadian
produces
TV
a great deal of very
channel.
toxic
What?
industrial waste. It contains mercury, it contains lead, it contains radioactive waste, it contains all kinds of
What?
terrible stuff that if you put it on your skin, you'd get cancer. And some of that stuff isn't getting captured. It's getting into the air, it's getting into our lungs, it's getting into our fish. Like you hear
Is
that tuna
Discovery
has
Channel
mercury
a
in it. Do you think that
Canadian
tuna
show
naturally has
also?
mercury in it? No, tuna has mercury in
Okay,
it
no,
because we've
this
burned
is- yeah.
mercury-containing coal. It went into the atmosphere, got absorbed into the ocean, got absorbed by
When
plankton.
I was a
got
kid,
eaten
what
by fish,
was
got
on
eaten by
TV
other
was,
fish, and then got eaten by tuna. That's where the mercury in fish comes from. Coal is
Bill
a bad
Nye.
fuel.
The
Also, by the way,
science
I should
guy.
say that
I
this
actually
video
have
is brought to you
trauma
by
related to
Geeky
Bill
Friendly
Nye.
Cleaning products. This is a thing that I do over at Good.Store. In fact, let me pop open my screen recorder right now. You can see everything that we got going on, but I can also take you over to EcoGeek. We work with amazing brands like Meliora and like Sheets Laundry Club. We work with the Green Llama people. It's a bunch of good stuff that works very well, but it's also designed to not have a lot of packaging. And so instead of like going to the store and buying something that contains a bunch of water with stuff dissolved in it, we just send you the stuff that you can dissolve in water
Beekman.
yourself. And that also means that it's super cheap and you can use your own reusable bottles, or we will sell you reusable bottles. I will say our reusable bottles, I'm looking right now, are currently sold out. So sorry
Wow,
about that.
Hank.
Basically what I'm telling you is it's good for like 1,000 different reasons.
No,
But
I don't
among
know
them
Beekman.
Also, is everything that you buy at Good.Store, 100% of the profit gets donated to charity.
And
now you
this
might be
one's
asking, How
American.
can they afford to pay you, Hank, to do an advertisement for them?
Makes
They don't.
sense.
I started it because I was interested in whether or not you could
I don't
run a
think I ever
company
watched
that
Beekman.
donates all of its profit to charity. There I am on the website wearing some overalls. Who gave me overalls? No, it's an apron. That's an apron. Sorry. So yeah, check it out. We've got dishwashing. We've got laundry. We've also got Sunbasin soap, which is more your hand soaps, your body soap, your shampoo, and also a lovely woodwick candle here. And look, while you're at Good.Store looking at EcoGeek, you might as well look at some other stuff. Because again, there's a ton of people working very hard to make sure that we have the highest quality
Oh, yeah.
possible products, that we're selling them at a good price. So check it out. And now back to the video. That's not even the end of why coal is bad. So if you are an engineer and you're dealing with moving stuff around, you
Popular
vastly
Mechanics
would
was big.
prefer
I was a big fan
liquid
of.
or a gas to a solid. Solids suck. They create dust. That dust can be dangerous. You have to have conveyor belts. You put them in train cars. You have to move them around. You can't put them in pipes. Solids don't move through pipes. So anyone working in the fossil fuel industry already would prefer working with gases and liquids, which is why everybody prefers gas. It's just better. Now, the technology is harder. Like a combined cycle gas turbine requires a lot more engineering ability. You have to be better at being
Green
an
Brothers,
engineer
yeah.
to build one than to build a coal-fired power
yeah.
plant. But listen to me when
Hank
I say
Green and
this.
John Green.
America's good
John?
at that part. Like, we have lots of extraordinarily talented engineers. We can do that part. But we have not yet reached the end of the conversation here. There's another big reason why coal is
What I've
dumb,
recently
because
found is
coal-fired
most
power
people
plant
know
is really dependent
Hank and
on
John
just the temperature
from one
of
of
the
two
fuel.
things.
It takes a long time to get the boiler up to
Hank
the
from
temperature
the
that you want it to be
Vlog
at.
Brothers
You
and
cannot
OG
easily, like,
YouTube,
decrease and increase
and
the
John
temperature
from his
a bunch,
books.
because one, that will stress the boiler, and like long term you create too much wear and tear
Yes.
on the power plant. You don't want to do that. But also it just takes a
Oh,
long time
really?
to
I didn't
bring
know
the
that.
temperature up to the optimal temperature of the power plant. So coal-fired power plants run at pretty much the same temperature all of the time. And for a while, for a lot of electricity, that was kind of fine because we were using a lot of electricity at night, particularly because lighting required a lot of electricity. And now lighting doesn't require a lot of electricity. We have figured out how to make light much more efficiently. And so the power use drops really low at nighttime, and coal-fired power plants have to create power during that time, and we don't have as many like things around to absorb that power, and so a coal-fired power plant becomes even more inefficient because it is creating power at times when we don't need it. So you're burning fuel and releasing carbon dioxide and spending money. And
I learned of Hank Green on his personal channel long before Vlog Brothers, and I didn't know who John Green was until way later. And it's funny because there's a consistent meme about the Green Brothers for the longest time is that Hank is John Green's brother. Like, he's the famous one, which is hilarious to me.
Even though the product is not needed 24 hours a day. Like, the coal-fired power plant has to create the right amount for the daytime, and then it just has to keep producing that same amount all of the time. It's very dumb. And that means a bunch of waste all along the way. Like, you're producing more pollutants, you're producing more industrial waste, you're consuming more fuel, you are warming the climate more than you otherwise would be. So coal is dumb for all of those reasons, but you're also consuming more water. Because, and this is crazy, coal-fired power plants consume way more water per megawatt produced than combined cycle gas turbines. Now, this is weird that I'm spending so much time like throwing my weight behind a technology that I think needs to be retired fairly soon, which is the combined cycle gas turbine. Like, that's also bad. And I do think that 20, 30 years from now, we're going to start retiring all of these combined cycle gas turbine plants that we created because solar and batteries will be so cheap. This video really is about the ridiculousness of saying that coal might be a thing that will happen again, and it just won't be, because I'm going to now explain to you why coal-fired power, and this is going to be a weird one, why coal-fired power plants consume so much more water than combined cycle gas turbines. So with a coal-fired power plant, 100% of the
Pause. We got one connection to make. It seems we have very similar interests so far. What are your thoughts on anime? You an anime kid? Fan of anime? Comics, manga, shit like that?
electricity is made by heat. And so you have to absorb all of that.
Are you just an old nerd that grew up in the garage playing?
Recondense it. Because when the steam turns back into water, it takes up way less space. And so on one side, you're making it take up way more space, and that's pushing it through the turbine. On the other side,
you should give one a try sometime.
And that's sucking
it. It is not.
And some people say turbine.
Cartoons for
and
kids.
That's fine. I was earlier saying fan.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of anime. Anime is...
And it's not sometimes pronounced fin. And so all of the power from the
behind, like, educational stuff and streamers, anime is probably, like, third line, fourth behind games to content I enjoy.
It relies on you being able to recondense that steam. And what that requires is pulling a lot of water out of lakes and rivers and the ocean and evaporating it. And when it comes to the ocean, you might think this isn't that big of a deal. And kind of it isn't. Like that
Ninja Scroll.
Like, go downstream and be maybe used in homes or in agriculture.
What is
there are
Ninja Scroll?
Environmental concerns.
Like the game?
A bunch of water to cool down steam. You end up with ultra saline water, lots of salt. If you dump that back in the ocean, that's going to create areas where not as many things can live. Fisheries don't like that. People don't like that. People don't like dead stuff. People don't like areas of the ocean where only bacteria can live. And this is accounted for. They try hard to not have a huge impact, but a lot of that water is evaporating. You are increasing the salinity and the temperature of the area. Basically, because the coal-fired power plant produces 100% of its energy from heat,
It's
100%
just
of
your
its energy
age.
requires cooling. Whereas a combined cycle gas turbine,
Anime was nerd kid shit back in the day, which is fair. Like back then in the 90s, in the late 80s, yeah, anime was that.
Of, like, strategies for using less water become
I
more
can understand that
palatable.
a little bit, but I mean that's like you can kind of consider it similar to games.
Raises the price too much because of the
it's infiltrated just about everything just as well.
Because only a third of the energy produced by a combined cycle gas turbine plant is created by the heat. Finding other ways that don't consume a lot of water to cool the steam down after
There's a few that I think you should give a shot.
There's
a few
efficiency lost there. It's not as big of a deal. It's like as third of a big of a deal. So not only
this is one that's not
consume like
cartoon shit.
Water,
this is like
they consume
fucked
like
up. Episode 1, this kid gets his mom eaten by a titan.
Steam in ways that don't require
good story.
At all. So you can build them in places
you
that
like
right on a river, or right on a lake, or right on the ocean. This is a weird thing to be talking about because everybody in the fossil fuel industry understands that combined cycle gas turbine is just a way better.
There's anime for everyone. It's not all like
everybody knows that.
fucking
talks about this
weird
on the left
shit.
Because it sounds like now I'm in favor of burning methane, which I'm not. I think we should never build another gas turbine plant ever again. But I know that we will never build another coal-fired power plant again because the technology sucks.
Ooh.
It's
less like good for everybody, but it's okay. As long as you're not beating somebody down because they like anime, then it doesn't matter. What is the name of the show? What is it called? Yes, Dr. Stone. No, I get that. Yeah, I understand that that part of it. This one, if you really are a fan of like science and science communication, stuff like that, this is an anime where they go back in time and he has to like save the world and repopulate the world with science. He rebuilds civilization with science, and it explains it all. It's really good. This is another good one. But I agree, yeah. The cat ear streamer girl, shit like that, it is too much. It's a big reason I went PNG tuber, like with what I have, because I don't want to put my camera on, mostly because I like not having clothes on. I don't want to, have to take a shower before every stream. Ooh, okay. We'll do movie for movie. Let me finish eating, and then I'll find something.
You shouldn't hit your hand with a hammer by talking about like the tensile strength of bones and how your neurons work.
Movie for movie.
You don't need to have that conversation. It's obviously bad to hit your hand with a hammer. It's obviously bad to keep coal-fired power plants operational. It's obviously bad to build a new one, which is why we're never going to build another new one and haven't since 2013. This is obvious. There is only one way you could be in favor of coal as a technology, and it is because you have been forced by cable news and internet discourse to think that anything that was different than the way things were done in 1985.
Tell me some of the things you like past Ninja Scroll, just in types of content. It sounds like, old samurai shit is one, science technology is one,
the fact that we are currently living in
heavy metal.
It really does feel
you like horror
country right now. And I'm not saying that this is even part
There's
of
some scary anime shit out there.
I'm a critic of the left, and I'm not, and so I don't see this as easily. But I'm sure you see lots of ways that this is also true of leaders on the left. We need very desperately to have policies
Kill Bill.
that have some amount of allegiance to the truth.
I'm going to show you a clip, and it's so late in the show you won't understand it. Can I play this without... God, I hope I don't get fucking banned. Hold on, I'm gonna drop my YouTube stream for just a second because I don't want to get copyright striked for this.